Right, hello. I'm going to just talk a little bit about the sequencer section on the JD-Xi. When I came to it first myself, I'd been using Roland XP50 for a long time, which the sequencer was used much like a multi-track recorder. And then when I sold that and came to this machine, I was completely baffled by the sequencer and what it did. And in fact, I had it for a year and couldn't get anywhere with it, and then decided to sell it. Took the photographs and everything to put it on eBay, and I thought I'll give it one more go, and had another go with it, and suddenly everything clicked. So it does quite a lot, this section all here, and I'm just going to go by tell you about some of the things I couldn't understand. Maybe it'll help somebody else, and probably most of the youngsters get it in a flash, but I'm in my 60s and it took me a little bit longer, so maybe there's one or two other oldies which are not glued up. Anyway, this is the recording section here, which is easy enough to work out. But then you got this section here which does many functions, and what it's showing now is the first beat of the drums, or the beat of each drum, which I'll set it going, and I think it's there we are, that's the drums. But what I couldn't understand was these lines here line up, and what do they do? Well, to access, and I used to think, well, you can see the stuff going by on one section if it's just on the four bars, or on the count of four, you could see it going by. But then when you go into the next 2 bars or length, then where's the second one? Well, what to do that, you've got to there. This now shows you that we're on the first one, and then this shows you the second one. And what you must do is press shift, and shift is very instrumental in lots of these actions. So that takes you to we should now be on the second lot. There's nothing, there we go. That shows you what's going through there. And this is when you're using the step sequencer, you need to know which one you're on. So anyway, so that's that. And that explains then, these are different measures when you change the length and the scales within the scale length and whatnot in this section up here. You can then work it with this. You'll end up, when you press this, having 4 lit up, or 8, or 12, or 16, depending on what you do. Okay, so that works that. It also works the favourites, and if you turn that on, then these are your favourites. And the way I work the favourites is, when I'm building a tune up, I put my favourites in, put them in a favourites 16 pattern section. I can then build my tune, because I vary my patterns that I've made to make a tune. I'll just give you a demonstration. This is like the start off. Oh, sorry. I've got to press that. This is my intro. The second one has the hi-hat. The third bit goes into the other drum pattern. And then this is... And then we start the riff with just the hi-hat. And then we do the riff with the whole orchestral part. This is the second part of the riff. these three parts here are my outros. I can use any of those to fade out, or as a middle eight. So that's how I make up a tune anyway, and then I vary these. I play it and I record it onto the multi-tracker to record it, and then I can use other synth sounds or whatever I want to do to build the song. So anyway, saving a pattern, you press the button there, and it now flashes spare section holes or placements. Press that, and now that one that we've just played will be stored there. I mean, it could be, put it back to there. That is now stored there. To erase it, you press erase, they all flash, and then you press that and it's gone. So that's how you do that. To change, because there's 16 sets of favorite banks, so to change to the next bank, you press the shift again, and then you can press your next bank, and this is my next song tune that I've got here. I press my number 1 pattern, and this starts off the next section, and then you know, as we're building up from there. And then that's the same, and then the same again, press that. I think I'm up to about, there's nothing on 6. 5, there's a song I'm working on 5. So this is how I do it. This goes up to 16. So you got 16 complete banks to store your favorites in, which is pretty good. So I mean, the way I work, that gives me 16 tunes before I have to clear it and to work again. Yeah, so that's that. There is another use for this, and it's to do with building your sounds and layering your sounds. And you also and I'm not sure of, so I can't. You'll have to, there's another guy, forget who does these videos on YouTube, and he talks about it. And you use just, I think is it partials or something like that, and you'll use this for your 4 partials. So it does quite a lot of different things, but that was a bit of a mystery to me in the beginning. So really it's quite easy when you start to understand it, and I hope that makes a little bit of sense for somebody else. Okay, bye for now.